Power, Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is, Black Power, Black Frequency. If you're feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. The link is right down in the video description. It's in the chat. Click it. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join, even if you don't. I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. We got some fire jumping off right here for the membership. The Tree of Life in Ancient Egypt. You need to be on the spot when we drop this fire presentation. The link, it should be in there real soon. I want you to be in the house, join, become a member so you can get this work, family. That's right. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasu Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something over there for your family. We got the tonics, we got the toothpaste, we got the shea butter, we got everything you need. Just go over there, check out the catalog, family. Shop and save and shop. That's right. It's going down, family. This Sunday, we're talking about November the 24th, the secret gods of Thanksgiving exposed. We're going to have some previews tonight right here on YouTube. So you already know it's going down. We're going to talk about, world affairs, off the jump, but then we will ease off into, the occult. We're going to ease off into the holiday, family. But it is most definitely going down. And when I tell you that there's a lot of research that then went into this year's holiday, that's one of my heavy subjects. You feel what I'm saying? These holidays. And so know for sure that we're gonna have a lot of new research this year. And so it's off the chain, and I want you in the house. I do not want you to miss it. Believe that. That's right. So click the link right down in the video description. It's in the chat. Get your ticket. Click it and get your ticket. That's right. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University. We're talking about over 2,500 videos. We stacking it up. I'm putting exclusive material on there. All of it is exclusive. A lot of it you can't even see nowhere else other than SETI University. Talking about them classic lectures, and when they get too raw, well, you can't put them nowhere on the damn internet. You got to go to SETI University, so that's why that's heavy. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get that nowhere. So make sure you get over there and check it out, and and start binging on Black Power. And everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon. The poppin'est page on Patreon. We got some hell of a fire over there that we dropping. How old and the All Father learned the runes from Tahuti. A lot of people don't want to believe it, but I'm gonna wake your ass up with that one. You see what I'm saying? We don't understand that our peoples have been all over the world, and the images is no different than the Jesuses, the Odins, and all of that, where they didn't whitewash the information while our family was already in them areas, and motherfucking and scribbled your name off the paper and put their name. You know how niggas do? They find you, see your paper up there and scratch your name and erase your name out and put their name on it. You done did all the work. So we got to, most definitely, I want you in the house for that one. Oh, we already dropped the Kemetic Vikings. That heavy shit is up there. And Thor the Rune King, the Horus the Soul versus Horus the Solar King. That's uncut on Patreon. I'm going to give you a crumb tonight, though. I'm going to feed you. A crumb is, goddamn it, set your brain on fire. So I'm going to give you a crumb because I can't leave you like that. You feel me? But I want you to get on over to Patreon to get that, that uncut work, family. And to all the family donated to the general, I thank you. I appreciate you. Any of the family would like to donate, link right there on the screen in the chat in the video description. Click it, donate. I thank you. And make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sabrasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it, share it with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Here we go. Now, again, if we go back and listen to a lot of my editorial on Joe Biden, it is very clear that I specified that the man was too old to have his hand on the nuclear button. Didn't I tell you that? I told you that the man wake up thinking he was goddamn clap on and clap off and motherfucker then clap the goddamn nuclear button. You see what I'm saying? And so that right there is, but we have to look at what's going on. This is not at all something that just happened, for no reason. This is planned out. This is planned out, by, who's ever in charge. We can call them whatever you want to call them. You can call them the deep state. You can call them whatever. But this was planned out, and as we discussed early on, I said that, the Biden and his people, they got a lot of, projects in Ukraine that they needed them extra 4 years to finish, and they didn't get the 4 years. And so, and it's a reason why they didn't get it. And so Joe Biden is really vindictive right now. He's really vindictive because they removed him from power. They removed him from power and they cut him out the deal. You see, I believe that's, that could be one of the logical, understandings, because nobody in their right mind would literally start a goddamn World War III and not going to be in office to manage it. It just don't make no sense. So this is beyond him. This is beyond him. This is not on him, but he is a vindictive motherfucker, to do something like this, and it just show you that, they don't have no respect for life on the planet. What is Ukraine worth? The whole planet is what's going on. And so that causes us to really look deeper into what's going on in Ukraine, to where, they are willing to start, World War III, World War III. And it's something that's not being said about what's actually going on in Ukraine. People looking at the fucking news and they don't know. They don't know. This is above their pay grade, and so they don't have no access. But, I believe first and foremost that Joe Biden is vindictive about his situation. I do believe that. I don't believe he intended to be sidestepped in this, running for the presidency. I don't believe he intended for that to happen. Even though it should have happened, but it should have been done in a way, let him know from the jump, you won't be running. So he don't even get your hopes up. We don't want you to run, and just and be done with it. But to pull the rug from up under the man, while he's running, to pull the rug from up under him and shit, and it could cause, that was embarrassment for the man. That was truly embarrassing for the man, and it don't make no, and it don't mean that, people give a fuck, but, that was, if you're going to do something, do it right, do it right. He wasn't in no position really to be president from the jump. He wasn't healthy. He wasn't healthy. He didn't make good decisions. And so any motherfucker, you can see how they pulled out of Afghanistan, that was one of the biggest military blunders of all time, to leave like that. And you the most powerful nation on the planet. You leave with a parade, motherfucker. You don't leave running up out of there with your fucking tail between your legs like that. And so that was a very serious blunder, and really this Gaza shit is really another blunder. The back of motherfucker that's literally leveling, just leveling motherfucking whole civilizations and shit over there and fucking, it ain't like I give a damn. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I'm inhuman, but it's just not, I don't feel nothing for people that have done even worse to our people. So that's where that go. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, you try to have some sense of humanity. You know what I'm saying? And say, yeah, okay, you over there, because at the end of the day, when people seek retribution, they're gonna seek retribution on the whole of America. You see what I'm saying? They're not gonna come over here and say and call you up and say, good nigga, we gonna bomb America. We gonna bomb, and we just calling you to give you a heads up. I know you've been over there marching for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a heads up that we coming your way. They ain't gonna do that for you. And so at the end of the day, you have to take in consideration that this is where you lay your head, and you have to make the best decision. That's just all it is to it. You feel what I'm saying? So, I don't respect, but this is and I call them what they is, because they Vikings. You see, when when you up and you running over and taking other motherfucker shit, that's we act like Vikings didn't disappear. These Germanic Viking motherfuckers that steal, pillage, and plunder and run into people's lands and shit, and they still here today, and they still doing the same thing. And so, it's very clear that the decision to give Ukraine. Now let me say this. If a motherfucker pull out a gun, I can pull out a gun. That's just all it is. If a motherfucker pick up a brick, I can pick up a brick. You feel me? If motherfucker pull out a knife, I could pull out a knife. What am I saying? I mean, Russia is asking Ukraine to do and accept, the type of, damn near like Gaza and shit, where they bombing that motherfucker into submission. And so, I think it really is some punk shit that Russia would try to pull a nuclear card, and they've been bombing Ukraine. And I'm not, it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to look for right or wrong. That shit been going on forever. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers over there in that area between them Russians and them, the Rus and the Kiev and all of that, and them Germanic tribes, they've been over there fighting for fucking centuries and shit. And so for niggas to sit up here and get off into some shit that been going on over there for 1,000 years is beyond me. I don't got no goddamn time for no conflicts that is really, is so deep in they culture and shit that it probably gonna go on forever. It ain't gonna never stop. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, for whatever reason, Russia want to bully Ukraine and they want to bomb that motherfucker. Now they got some of the same shit that Russia got. And so if Russia can bomb Ukraine and blow up these buildings and shit, then it should be, it should be equal, in the ability to do the same thing. And so when Russia, they want to be a bully about the shit. And so when they get a taste of their own medicine, then, then they want to play the nuclear card. But I'm gonna just tell you, in this world that we live in, that yes, a lot of people got nuclear weapons. And if a motherfucker gonna pull it, he gonna pull it. That's just like a gun. You know what I'm saying? And so, you can't let a motherfucker punk you every time they say nuclear, 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 or say gun, gun. Motherfucker, you pull it, and it's going down. Because some motherfuckers, they'll bluff you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And if you scoot back, that's all they got to do is bluff you. You see, they'll bluff you and they'll bomb you and they'll bluff you and they'll punk you and shit and this, that, and the third. And so but that just, you got to decide where you willing to go with that. But, I don't see nothing that Ukraine is worth for the United States to be responsible for giving them no goddamn long range nuclear. And Ukraine had to get their own shit. You know what I'm saying? They had to make their own shit and make that happen. But for the United States to arm Ukraine as if, Ukraine is necessary for America to flourish is a bunch of bullshit. Fuck Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? They can have that shit. That's they people over there. Real talk. Before it come down to having World War III, Russia can have Ukraine. Yes, that's just it. I ain't no motherfucking if, ands, or buts about it. But again, it's deeper than that because we can say that. But see, these motherfuckers and shit, these is European tribes. And see, the thing is, it's always overlooked because they always say how niggas act. See, and the reality is, it's coming to the forefront that black people, yes, we got our issues. We do have our issues, but many times it's projected that black people is the worst, and that's just not the goddamn truth. That's just not and we ain't putting. Yeah, we got some issues we need to deal with. We got some issues we need to deal with, but we ain't got the earth. We not putting life on the planet in threat of extinction. You see, this shit that this motherfucker got everybody on the planet nervous. You see what I'm saying? Everybody on the planet right now is nervous. You see what I'm saying? So for people, and a lot of people say black on black crime, and you don't see this white on white crime that got the world threatened to fucking existence. Niggas just, they overlook, but they see it, but they don't want to see it. Because a lot of people got niggeritis. You see? They got they just, a nigga ain't shit. This, that, and the third. The nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Goddamn, you got these motherfuckers down in South America, got cities with over 2,000-3,000 goddamn murders in one damn city. I don't know no city in America that got no goddamn 2,000 and 3,000 goddamn murders in a city. And I say, man, motherfuckers just be talking. Motherfuckers don't know shit. They don't deal with the facts. The facts is that out of the 50 goddamn worst cities on the planet, only 2 or 3 of them motherfuckers is out of America. Man, this motherfucking cities over the world, goddamn it, killing out of control. And so here it is. You got a Netanyahu bombing the shit out of Gaza. They all up in Syria, bombing the shit out of Syria. They all over in goddamn Ukraine, bombing all in goddamn Ukraine. You see what I'm saying? So you got some real nasty incidents going on this planet, and black people ain't got a goddamn thing to do about that shit. But see, but that just show you where we at today. That we under threat of world existence. You see. And so ain't nothing on this planet like white on white motherfucking crime. Nothing. Ain't even shit coming close to that. You see that white on white crime that you seeing over there between Russia, the United States, Ukraine, and them goddamn Europeans. You see, and so I'm gonna say this because we're gonna continue on, but we're gonna stop right here. And like I say, this is very well could be the revenge of Joe Biden. You see, for being betrayed by the Democratic Party and the deep state that's backed him for his first presidential nomination, and they cut him out the deal, and he might be vindictive to do something like this. And so we'll see, but we're gonna move into the second video, and we just gonna be here, family, because we're gonna discuss this in great detail. Okay, we're gonna discuss this in great detail. Yeah. And so come on back, family. I don't think calling the shot. It doesn't make no, he ain't calling the shot, but we most definitely gonna get back to it, family. All right. Arm yourself with knowledge. I want y'all to hit up some of them links out there. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast. Daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Power.